Hello, this is Skywarp's Hangar, and today we have Transformers Titans Return, Hyperfire, and Blurr. I found this figure at Walmart. He was like $14.99, which is a pretty good deal for a deluxe figure these days, in my humble opinion. He looks pretty cool. Got a lot of mold details in there. Very few paint apps, but that is Blurr. You take a look, got those cool detail, the cool paint apps on the legs. Got the shield, which that's pretty nifty. Yeah, nice silvery gun. Got a good head mold there. He comes in a card back, which you can see. Say this is our artwork for the Titans Return line, very similar to the Combiner Wars. And you get the back. Yeah, pretty nifty. And he comes with his card, which has tech specs on the back, which that's pretty cool. And you also get his instructions. So, for the figure himself, this shield and his gun, if you don't want them in his hands, you can peg that into there, and these two just slide right into those two spaces, so you can store that as a backpack if you want to, which is a cool option. Yeah, pretty nifty. Onto the figure. His head doesn't wobble as much as the Scourge that I got, so that's a good thing. For some size comparison, or sizing up, he stands at, it looks like 5 1/4 to his head, which is a little bit shorter than Scourge. Scourge seems to stand just a 1/4 inch taller than him. So there you go for size comparison there. And we also have Galvatron, which Galvatron's a Voyager, so of course he's going to be shorter than him. For the figure, you can move his head all around. He can look down just a hair, he can look up just a hair. For the shoulder, you can go up about that high. He does get a full 360 wind-up pitch. He has a swivel a little bit below the bicep, I would believe. You get about a 90-degree angle at the elbow, and his wrists do swivel. He has waist articulation, a swivel there, and he can do a he could do a full split there. Yeah, so his leg moves up about that high, can move back that far. You get a swivel at the thigh, and you get knee articulation, and it's not really, but you do get a little bit of toe movement, which is part of transformation, if I'm not mistaken. So there you go for that. For the head, it comes off. Ah! No, that's normal, trust me. He's a pretty cool little guy. Has some cool paint apps. The arms should move out. Nah. Let's see. That's tight. Yeah, they move out a little bit, but just like the rest of them, they're hindered a little bit in their outward movement. But you can move them. The head does move on the little itty bitty figure. What's his name? Hyperfire. The legs are one piece there, but they do have articulation. You can sit them down there, and that moves. That's pretty cool. Um, hmm. 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 Wonder if that holds. Nope. Okay. And then he has knee articulation as well. And he does stand. For a close-up on him. Let's see if we can focus. Yeah, there we go. So you get some pretty good molds for a very, very, very short figure. Pretty cool there. He stands at about 3/8? Yeah, 1 3/8 inches tall. It's a pretty nifty little guy. And if you want to, you can make a little ship out of Blurr's weapons. And really, I got everything done. I was wondering what this was for when I got him. It didn't make sense. But this kind of goes out like that. And you can see there's a little nub, so you can kind of push that out. You can sit it down just like so. And you can sit right in here, and he has like a little, it looks like a boat. A little cruiser with a big gun on it. So that's pretty cool. On to transformation. What we're going to do, we're going to move that out just a hair, just to make life easier on us later on. Flip the toes up. Open up the legs. Move that out. Turn him around. Pin these together. Turn him back around. Flip that into himself. Then we're going to close this back up. You have the back half pretty much done. Next, I'm going to close those off to cover the hands. I'm going to take the shield piece, put it right back on his back in those 2 slots. No! Come back here! No! Get that piece back out. Which it can be done later. It's just easier to do it when everything is not close together. Then we're going to turn that, and there's 2 pegs right here. Yeah, get that on there all the way. There's 2 pegs right here, the peg in, right there and there. Then we're going to pull out on the shoulders, turn them up just like so. And you can see, maybe you can, maybe you can't. Hold on. There, you can see right here is a little slot that this pegs into. So when you're moving it in, you bring that down, and there's a peg right here that's going to peg in to the wrist. So you just bring that back, make sure it's underneath where the leg is, and you just fit everything in just like so. And do the same on the other side. And there you have it there. Now you pull this cockpit open, pull the seat back, get your driver at the ready. And fit him into his seat. Sit up in your seat, dude. And there you go. Now for his gun, you can peg it right here, you can peg it right here, and you can also peg it right here, which gives him a good equal look there. And he does, in fact, roll. And he rolls pretty good. I was actually worried that he would fall over or something like that. You know, he only has 3 wheels down here. One's here and one's here and one's here. But I think this is a very good mold. I like this one. I didn't think I would like the Blurr at first, but actually after opening him and playing with him, I have to say I really do like this mold. This is probably the best G1 mold that we've seen since G1. And although I do like the Blurr mold that they made a drift out of, the first drift, I think that this one is more of an homage to the G1 than the drift mold was. I think this is a really good representation of the character. So I definitely recommend it. Oh no, I got a scratch. But Citadel paints. Okay. I do like it. I do like it a lot. Yeah. So, that is my review for Blurr. And if you like our reviews, please click like. This is Skywarp's Hangar. And if you would like to see more reviews from us, please subscribe. And we thank you. Bye-bye.